You're ready to start winding the cable now. So we'll need to thread this from the top underneath like this, and then pull from the bottom. And while pulling this cable, make sure it does not rub against this metal part here. When it does, it could scrape off the coating on this cable and ruin your cable. Just support with one finger as you pull. And then see that one in there. It's time to begin to wind the cable. This cable, the longer one, goes to the rear of the van, and the short one goes to the front of the van. The longer one winds around this larger pulley. It goes in here from the bottom, sits right underneath this groove here, just like the original that came with the sliding door unit. Then you wind the cable this way. Just keep turning it with one hand and guide the cable in the grooves with the other hand. Now at this point, I would push the pulley, let it sit in that gear. Yeah, just let it hold it a little bit. Don't push it all the way, because we'll still need some clearance here at the top for this cable to route through. Now you realize that these are space here. This part of the pulley is pointing downwards. So it's not really of a lot of significance. You might let it sit up here. It might be pointing downwards, or basically assume any position. What's really important is that you get this shorter cable well routed. It goes in here, this groove. See that click? Again, just like the one in the bigger pulley, it sits right underneath this groove, just like the original one. It goes this way, and then you take it here and let it sit on this outer groove. You keep going around like this, and it comes in from here. So even if had it been this bigger pulley had this part facing up here, we would still manipulate this cable to go in from this portion here. That's where it should going from. And then while you push, or while you let this smaller pulley sit in the bigger one, you do a clockwise movement. You know, you hear those clicks. Yeah. Then at the same time you push the pulley all the way in to sit in the sliding door motor. Then I would, you know, put the washer, the spring, this, and this. Don't tighten them all the way yet. You know, just let it sit, you know, yeah, for now. So try to eliminate slack, you know. All right. So let's go ahead and put this plate back in place. You see, these two prongs sit in between the tip of this cable housing and the plastic body of the sliding door unit. It has a bolt that holds it in place. Same with this one. On the front side, these two prongs sit in between the tip of these cable housing and the plastic part of the sliding door unit, and this goes behind metal part of these of the van. Is in. Oh. Still keep these tied up and off the way. There's a bolt that goes in here. Just hold it in place. In the meantime, let's put back the connections that supply power to the sliding door unit. So you try to keep this plate, you know, as suspended as much as possible so we can see the operation of these cables around the pulley and make necessary adjustments if needed.